Hello guys, welcome to another video of Digital Marketing Learning course. In today's video, we'll be discussing how to create a blog or a website. It could be any niche, whatever your passion is. It could be guitar, it could be tourism, it could be anything, whatever your passion is, whatever you like, in which field you are looking to create your blog or a website. So we'll be discussing today's video. Let's get started. Today's video is really exciting and honestly the most important video of the entire course. In the last video, I give you an overview that why starting a blog is the most important step in your journey to become a good digital marketer. In my own journey of 6+ years of doing digital marketing, I have never learned it just by reading books, just by reading vlogs or watching videos about it, unless or until I practiced it. I'm not able to learn the digital marketing or the skills. So even today, a new tool comes up or whenever a new technique of digital marketing comes up, I always make sure that I do it by hand. I do practice it. Digital marketing is not something that you can learn just by looking at theory of watching videos, reading vlogs, reading books, unless or until you are implementing the tactics you have learned so far. So whenever you are looking to start a blog, the first thing you need to know is domain name. Domain name is your website name or a website address where internet users can access your website. Like in a case of Facebook, facebook.com is the domain name of the company Facebook. Similarly, google.com is the domain name for the company Google. I know it's simple, but still I am explaining it for the people who don't know. Now, there can be multiple extensions of your domain. The most popular ones are .com, like google.com, facebook.com, instagram.com. .com is the most suited for international audience, but when you are targeting specific countries like Pakistan, India, United States, UK or any other country, if you want to target only that particular audience, instead of going for .com, you can go for .pk for Pakistan, .in for India, .us for US or .uk. Like in my case, my website address is seozoom.com. It is for international. After domain name, we need to discuss very important thing, web hosting. To start a blog, you need web hosting. Now the question is, what is web hosting? Web hosting is a service that allows individuals and organizations to post a website or web page over the internet. It's just like that you have cupboards to store your stuff. Similarly, your website, nice place to store all the files and the folders. Now, the website is nothing but a directory of files and various folders that are rendered over a server or a particular domain name. So, whenever you are thinking to start a blog, you will need two things. First is domain name and the second one is website hosting. Hosting comes in different varieties like shared hosting, cloud hosting and dedicated hosting servers. We shall start the shared web hosting now. Shared web hosting is a type of web hosting that allows multiple websites to share of physical web server and its resources among the hosted. So whenever you are buying or you are actually buying a space from the various servers, there are many companies that sell web hosting like SiteGround, GoDaddy, Bluehosting, HostGator. So whenever you are buying hosting, you are buying some space on the server of this company, like you are going for GoDaddy, you are going for Bluehost or any other server. So you will be actually paying a monthly fee for some space on these servers. So when we talk about shared hosting, you actually taking a small part of the server, because taking the entire server will be really expensive. So shared web hosting is the solution for the people to start their blog at a very cheap price by taking a small part of the server. So by introducing the concept of shared hosting, multiple websites can run on the same server, and also shared hosting is the cheapest option just to start a blog. You would need to buy some shared hosting plan on any of these servers because this is the cheapest option, and also for the beginners because you are just starting up. The next option is cloud hosting. This is what I use because driving huge amount of the traffic for a startup, as my website is driving approximately 12 lakh people per month, And to handle that much amount of traffic, you need good server, and that is why I am paying a premium for a server, and I am also using cloud hosting. So now cloud hosting services provide hosting on virtual server which will fill their computing resource on extensive underlying networks of physical web service. Just like I told you that cloud hosting is used by established website that drive a massive traffic, and because it is little bit costly as well. So startup people or people who are just starting out with digital marketing or starting out blogging, you should not consider it right now. I am paying $70 per month just for my cloud hosting. Whereas for shared hosting, you will be paying $3 to $4 per month, which is very cheap. Now, dedicated hosting is for the extremely popular websites that those are driving millions of people on monthly basis, and they need that kind of server resources. So this is when dedicated hosting is for such kind of companies like Facebook, Google, Instagram, and those are very popular websites which driving multiple million people per month. They need to go for dedicated hosting. In dedicated hosting, instead of sharing the server with multiple websites, you own that entire server. So you don't need to go for any other thing. But the thing is, because you are owning that all resources as well, and also in dedicated hosting is quite complex. You as a beginner cannot manage it. So you will need to hire a server person who will be having the entire server. But dedicated hostings are extremely fast and can handle enormous traffic just because you are not sharing the space with anyone else. So people are starting out or individual blogger, dedicated hosting is not the solution. It is more for the big businesses. So there are three types of hosting which I've already discussed with you. So what I'm using is Google Cloud Server, and I am hosting my all the websites on Google and Google Cloud. So I'll be discussing about in the next lecture and why I've choose Google Cloud, because I think that Google Cloud is much faster rather than the other companies like SiteGround, and Google Cloud is much cheaper as well, paying only $70 per month. And SiteGround or GoDaddy or any other hosting provider company which are providing cloud servers as well, they are much expensive. So according to my experience, why I choose Google Cloud, my research ended up on Google Cloud because I think that Google Cloud is much cheaper than all other cloud services company, and it is much safer, and they are providing very good services. So I would recommend you guys to use Google Cloud and host all of your website on Google Cloud. If you are not able to host your websites on Google Cloud, contact me. I will be providing the services for you guys, and I'll be hosting all of your websites on your behalf on Google Cloud. In the next videos, we'll be discussing how to install a website, how to install WordPress websites on Google Cloud. Till then, see you and take care.